This is the Big Chillin Podcast.
One second, let me just look it up.
What are you looking up?
Friction alopecia.
Friction alopecia. And that's the main topic of today's episode. Is should we be wearing the headphones on our heads for 74 episodes of a podcast?
Nope, that probably did us some harm.
That's at least what's 74
Yeah.
times or 75 times 2? I don't know. It's like around 150
Yeah, it's not cool.
total hours. If you round them up, if every one of them was 2 hours,
Yeah.
then that's quite a few podcasts. Oh, that's even more.
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah,
we
no.
recorded like 60
thought.
ones that will never probably get released.
This is true.
Unless Patreon.
It's an art form. You got to work at it.
Yeah.
Skillshare.com.
Put 'em on the Patreon. You know, I could do Skillshare once I get some sort of camera.
Yeah.
So I teach blacksmithing.
Oh, you know what you could?
How
You
to
could teach
forge
people how to-
pliers.
Yeah, you make some pliers. You made some cool knives.
Yeah.
Very cool. And incredibly usable can openers.
Yeah, they're pretty
that are
sweet.
twisted out of a railroad
Yeah.
spike. That's pretty cool.
Bottle openers, but yeah. I mean, I could,
Can
could be-
openers.
it could also be a
If
can
you-
opener. I could
If
turn
you
it
would
into
just
one.
somehow welded an entire like can opener machine like at that right angle,
Created
with the,
a
twisty
mechanical
thing.
device.
like a mechanical device. That's
Like just
Isn't that what they
twists.
had to do like back in the day? Just like create mechanical things
Yeah.
to have things work.
You need a blacksmith or like some sort of watchsmith or something to make
Mhm.
a bunch of little tiny
Gears.
gears.
You need
yeah.
a gear, man.
Yeah, and for every house back in the day, a blacksmith needs to forge like 1,000 or 5,000 nails or something.
Oh my god.
So you need a bunch
So
of
they were
guys just forging
in high
nails.
demand.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the cool thing
Good
is
point.
you can also forge a can opener, which you just have to punch like a little square hole and have the
thing
that
move
little
around.
lip thing, that hooks onto the lip of the can or whatever
Yeah.
that is, and then
A
just
can
sharpen
lip
the-
hook.
Yeah, can lip hook. Those are made of either
It's a
railroad
90s band.
spikes or we're can lip
Speaking
hook.
of 90s band, hey, we heard that song "In the Meantime" by Space Hog on the way
Wow.
back from Publix, and it was a vibe, as they say in this
Yeah.
culture.
It seems like we might have to start delving into Space Hog, but
The
then about
thing at
halfway
the
through
end, the thing at the
song-
end that
Yeah.
they did, or halfway through the song for like
I was like,
maybe
wait a
15
minute.
seconds, I didn't like.
Yeah, they got nothing else, I guess, to do besides the first 2
If
minutes.
it's a
of the
bridge.
song
You
are
want to change
okay.
it up, do something else.
Yeah, it wasn't that cool.
It was not.
But yeah,
But
maybe
the rest of the
Space Hog
song-
has some more obscure shit.
Yeah, maybe Space Hog was one of the underrated bands of the 90s.
I like
Uh,
Space Hog's shit.
So much. Oh yeah, I like their shit. When somebody asks if you like a band,
Space Hog shit.
or if someone asks what's your favorite author, I don't know. I like this guy. I like his shit.
Shit. Peter Benchley's shit is pretty good.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's one of his first shits.
Yeah.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You ever read John Grissom's shit?
John Grisham.
John Grisham. That's like an idiot trying to talk about books. Ever read John Grisham's shit? John Grisham's
So
shit.
his dramas were so dramatic.
Grisham.
Um,
He's a book writer, right? He is an author.
book writer, author,
A book writer.
autobiographer, biographer,
Holy crap.
biologist,
Mm.
wildlife biologist, wildlife,
It's pretty awesome.
planet Earth,
Pretty neat.
what we live on,
Yeah.
a ball.
Mm.
Snowflake loves playing with balls.
Yeah, it's the
Is-
greatest
is
thing
the
ever.
dog that's in
Uh,
the house
But yeah, speaking
Let's
of
play
like
every second.
snowflakes,
of every day.
we do a
No, I'm just
Goldbloomism.
Huh?
Goldbloomism is coming up here. Snowflakes, balls, everything's ball shaped. Poof balls. Okay,
poof ball
yeah.
hat.
Poof ball hats. You
winter
know what?
time.
Winter time.
Skiing.
Keeps your head warm. Beanies. So anyway, we've just hit the other point in podcast evolution. Perhaps a deeper, dive into it. We
Mhm.
might just switch to prevent friction alopecia. To
Yes.
no headphones, putting those around our necks for when we need them, and then wearing beanies on our heads.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that amount of
Yeah,
friction could create alopecia on the head.
it's not
So
great.
we're only gonna bald in a line, the line that goes from one
Yeah.
earphone to the or one headphone to the other
Mm-hmm. In the middle
connected.
of the head.
in the middle of the head.
Yeah.
That could be a style though, and you never
Yeah.
know what's gonna be the style. They didn't ever expect the mohawk to take off or the mullet. Bad day for mullets on the UFC thing. They lost all fights.
Yeah, they got knocked out.
All mullets did not. They were 0-2, 0-3 maybe.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Kind of
well.
trash.
Who did do good though?
Who did do good?
Jose Aldo.
Oh yeah. Kicked some
Pinning
real
Aldo
ass.
Rain.
Yep.
King of Rio.
King of Rio.
He kicked ass. Yeah. He's
King
not
of
old.
Rio.
What was Khabib talking about when Khabib was like, "No, you can't be a champion again."
I don't know. Well,
It's not gonna
Khabib's just
happen.
like ridiculously so much better than everyone else.
He's like, "I don't see it. He doesn't have it."
Yeah. He does not.
No, I think he had like
No.
mild respect for him or something.
Yeah, but to finish the hairstyle thing, maybe bald spot directly in the center of the head will be a style.
It was a style like when it's just the back, like the back circle.
It was
with
cool.
No hair.
People like that.
love that.
It's
But
the
I guess that
greatest
was
thing
from
ever.
people wearing baseball caps in the 20s.
Yeah, that's why I didn't try to
Or
wear
like
a lot of hats around
from
here.
then till now.
Yeah, 'cause it like pulls back the hairline, and apparently that's what happens. I don't know why that happens. Just like, I don't know.
Speaking of hairlines, this guy had a hairline fracture in his
I don't
ankle.
know.
I don't know if his hairline. I think it was way worse.
Ow.
But it was actually Kenyon Drake, an Alabama
Oh
player.
crap again! Yeah.
Unfortunately broke his ankle, and he called out the NFL, I guess, and tacklers
That's
for
right.
this shitty tackling form that breaks people's ankles. Like multiple star players, I think, have been injured this way,
Which
where
we
they
have
kind of
been-
grab onto your waist and then drive their shins and lower body all the way like into a person's outside of their ankle and just drag them down. It kind of like put all their body weight on them.
Yeah, be dead weight just to drag him
Yeah.
down like a hyena.
Like a hyena?
tackling.
Attacks a wildebeest in the
Yeah.
wild, or like a
Luckily-
cheetah. I don't know. Hyena.
Luckily, they don't do it the way I showed you in that video, where they just like bite their balls off or something.
No, if they did, that
That-
may be a penalty in
that's
today's
terrible.
NFL.
Yeah, if you bite the other player's nuts off, I believe that's a penalty.
You
It's at
be
least
surprised
unnecessary
what you could do
roughness.
today.
15 yards,
No, I'm just kidding. It's
maybe
a,
10.
10, and then the other team gets a 15-yard penalty, and they cannot
Yeah.
do the math on that. It's offsetting. You
Yep.
can't do 15 minus 10 and figure out that that's 5. Give the other team 5 yards, even it out.
Yeah. There's none
If
of that.
somebody has a personal foul and the other team has a false start, or like an offsides, well, I don't know what you do there because the offsides happen. The false start happened like before the play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you. The rules are difficult, but they've been really good games. They've been hitting hard and playing like actual football. People complain like football is soft. It's really not now. They're like,
It was
taking
never
away kickoffs.
before. I mean,
It has not
when the
been
hell was it
like
soft?
in the entire like
people complained.
football life.
Jeez.
What lifeline?
Gee whiz. Yeah, it's lifeline. It's tenure. It's
Tenure.
lifespan or whatever. But the hyena tackle.
10 years.
Oh yeah, way too many years if you're asking me. But the hyena tackle,
It's hard to
Uh,
make it illegal.
it's bad. Well, yeah, it's kind of hard because they're basically just what are they doing? They're tackling him technically, but
it's
they're
a lazy
throwing
tackle
yeah
on a fast player.
yeah, and they're throwing their body like right into the back of the legs. That can cause serious ankle problems, foot problems, probably breaks in both of them.
I get
Both
it
of
though. It's
ankle
like
and
a
foot.
last ditch. If somebody is just outside, you got to kind of
Yeah.
get on him. You can't let the guy get yards because you're trying to make money, or
Mhm.
get to the NFL if it's college. You can't miss a tackle.
I've just never seen the swing around before that they do now.
They do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I don't know if it's been taught or if it's just a way that they have to tackle without doing the traditional tackling way, where
Yeah.
I see, which I still see nothing wrong with, but they've gotten rid of the head hits or tried to get rid of the head hits and some of the lower leg hits, and that leaves the knees and the waist. So
They forgot about other.
one of the most important things on the body for an
Yeah.
athlete, the knees.
Leave it to the NFL to not figure out something properly.
Yeah, I mean it's still difficult to implement because if you make that tackle illegal, then it's tough to do in the I don't know, in the midst of a game
Yeah.
or in the midst of a play. I think I don't know.
Yeah,
I
they
don't know
can't
if that's
figure
the
it out.
case.
Yeah.
So that guy at Publix, I don't know. We were like both going towards
The door.
the baguettes.
Oh yeah, that's
actually,
pretty funny.
And I was like, after you,
Oh,
I'm a
boy.
gentleman. And he
Apparently that was his
he
turn to
was
talk.
like, okay, he's like touching all the baguettes.
Every single one.
I
Yeah.
was like, okay. And then he looked up, noticing that I may have noticed that he was touching all the baguettes. And he was like, "Oh, firm." It's like crazy. It's like it's just like flabbergasted. He was like, "This is crazy. We're in this together," as if to say.
This is us.
And I was like, "Ah, damn. Those look to be the ones on the list that I have in my hand as well."
Yeah, you need those.
And he's like, "Ha, god damn it."
Oh, God.
It was just something like that. I was like, "Ah,
What, funny?
yeah, that sucks. That's the worst." He noticed that I was in a bit of a situation.
It's pretty funny.
Firm baguettes.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, they could be too
Sometimes they get really hard.
spongy.
That's like a characteristic of baguettes, in my opinion.
Get too hard and gross. But apparently, you just throw them in the microwave for the
I like
couple of
French
seconds.
bread.
Me too. And Cuban breads are delicious
Cuban
too.
bread. Oh my God, Cubans know how to make
Yeah.
food.
And naan
Big
bread's
time.
incredible. We're talking about
Naan bread.
making naan bread pizzas. I think this will
I
work.
think it's a thing. All we have to do instead of doing
Yeah.
the garlic butter
Oh yeah.
is do garlic butter and then cheese.
Yeah.
Or
And then
something.
maybe some sort of sauce. You get some
Maybe.
like delicious sauce.
Some Barilla, some Rayos,
Maybe some sweet baby rays.
maybe some sweet baby Rays.
Sweet baby rayos. That's hilarious.
Ooh.
The
Marinara.
Yeah, and
Marinara.
yeah, just put a little bit down. Some mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Get some like mushrooms, saute them in a pan with some garlic and green pepper and onion.
Oh.
Yeah, then throw
Okay.
maybe some sausage on one of them. I don't know if you want to do
Yeah,
sausage
no,
on
if we
those
want to
French
get
fries.
fancy, let's throw some pancetta on there.
Oh yeah, pancetta would be great.
So nice pancetta.
Maybe fried garlic, just like throw the garlic crunchies.
Maybe
on there.
even a glob of ricotta.
Yes, ricotta globs.
You gotta do it.
The ricotta
Oh,
globos.
this is gonna be delicious. Look at us.
Wow, we're just
Um,
planning so many delicious meals.
I love doing that, and I like eating
Yeah.
delicious food. We went a little fancy today and made a frittata.
Oh yeah,
We were like, do we have enough eggs for this? And I thought we only had 6.
hilarious.
So Jay went to the garage and found 18 more, I think. 18? Did we get 18?
Yeah,
that
another
time?
pack of 18.
Pack of 18 eggs.
Hilarious.
Some chicken. It's just, I don't know. In a
Yeah.
very small cell.
Yeah, they're just like in a
giving
whole
us
thing.
eggs. And we thank him
Yeah, it's
for
pretty
his
cool.
service.
They like it.
It's not like the Matrix because we don't give them a cool simulation.
Yeah, they're just in there with
We
other
just farm
chickens.
them for their things.
Yeah,
But
things
they
that
probably
they
wouldn't
poop.
even like a simulation. They wouldn't know what to do.
they just
We
be
could at
chickens
least-
running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
At least give them a grassy area or like whatever they like to, like, move around in. But there's like 30 billion of them.
Yeah, this will
So
make you
it's
feel
not-
better if
They're all gonna die.
No, yeah, well, like this will make you feel better if like the chickens had a simulation and the cows had one too. They're just like, all right, cool. We're
Yes. Welcome to
it's
Simple
pretty
Ricks.
fucking hilarious.
I
Oh my
think-
god!
Are we gonna do that to?
Hopefully,
But it's probably gonna be like, oh darn, PETA is on our necks again. We
Yeah.
should make this humane by giving them a simulation of a place to graze and
holy shit!
maybe a trough to drink some nice water in,
My
and like
God.
a simulated farmer, or maybe people can go in and feed them in their simulation.
Yeah.
Like people, if you're in the metaverse,
Uh,
you could visit the meta farm.
yeah,
They'll call it that instead of the meta butcher.
the meta butcher.
The meta
Visit the meta butcher
slaughterhouse.
for some meta meat.
See some meta slaughter over here.
Delicious
Um,
meta ribs. Get some meta sweet baby rays on those. It's
Barracuda.
like the only product that exists there that's real. Meta sweet baby rays.
Another bowl for me, please.
Another bowl of sweet baby rays. You fucking have a Mark Zuckerberg and like all of his weird personalities at
party.
the thing. Yeah, all of his like 18 personalities at the table too in the Zuckerverse. And you're like serving. He's like another bowl of sweet baby rays.
Kids can visit the Zucker Zoo, or
Hilarious.
like the Meta Zoo, Meta Farm,
Yeah.
and feed the cows fake carrots and like apples to the horses. We're eating horse meat. In
Yeah,
this,
that way we just
scenario.
incorporate more meats into our diet.
Yeah, because they'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Just, like cut up, I guess.
Oh,
I don't know. And put into burgers.
Delicious horse burgers. You got horse
Alistair
burgers. to feast.
Overeem was eating horse burgers only
He's eating horse Krabby Patties all day long.
every meal of the day.
3 horse
Horsey
burgers.
patties.
Yeah.
Something
Delish.
just seems wrong about that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't like have a horse.
I hate horses, so I'll eat the shit out of them.
I don't feel that strongly about them, but I still feel like I would try it for sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're
If the bur-
fine.
If
I guess.
there's a plate in front of me that has horse burgers and they have cheese on them and there's bacon over there maybe on the
Yeah,
table
horse
and like
bacon.
some Yeah, horse bacon, some onions, pickles, all the condiments.
Horseradish as well.
I'm eating a burger.
Made of horse.
I'm eating a horse burger that
Mhm.
day, in that situation.
Mm.
If I have to cook them up and look up a recipe,
I see nothing wrong.
I still may do that. Yeah, but I'd be less intrigued.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at a horse and approach a horse, I'm like, oh man, it's a real shame these are illegal to eat. 'Cause
Could
they
we
got some
make a
nice big
burger
old
out of
juicy
you?
legs. Yeah, they sure do have some nice big old juicy legs in the back of them that we would just, be pretty good to smoke them.
That's why aliens don't associate with us.
You were just like, oh man, can we eat this or
They
fry
know
it?
it's like it's gonna be at least in the back of our mind, maybe not in our conscious mind.
If we can eat them.
What they taste like
Oh,
and what
wow.
they'd be like in the smoker and what they'd
Yeah.
be like with some sweet baby rays. They know the power.
Zuckerberg he's probably already eating alien meat.
Oh, maybe.
He's got like some sort of weird alien rhinoceros thing. It's purple. Whatever.
I hope there isn't some
Sweet baby rays.
like future civilization where there's so many people occupying the galaxy that we have to have planets for the factory farms instead of just factories.
Oh wow,
Like
that'd be cool.
planet
Slash
cow
horrifying.
meat.
Planet
Like,
cow. Planet
or
chicken.
this is just like the industrial meat planet.
Planet cheese.
Yeah, maybe we have a cheese planet, probably multiple of those. If we
Yeah.
already have multiple caves here on this
Very
one.
nice. Yeah, we're already using this planet literally for cheese storage. It's
And there's gonna be so
and
many
stuff.
planets.
yeah, wow.
Not that there is gonna be, there already are.
We're already going into
We
planet
just have
stuff.
no way of getting over there. We're already that
Yeah.
probably signifies that we've exhausted this topic.
Pretty much.
What was even the topic?
Putting cows and chickens in their own individual simulations or together to graze in a field as we're using them in a factory farm for their meat and eggs and milk.
Oh yeah, we don't waste anything except for the feathers and skin. And feet.
The wrappers.
No, people eat
You
the
say
feet.
the wrappers?
I say the feathers and skin.
This cow wrapper. It's basically a leather jacket as a cow wrapper. Oh my god, this is great.
Skin? Oh jeez.
It's like a cow
Is that
wrapper
how, like,
jacket.
Tomer looked at people. He's like, look at all the people with their wrappers on still.
That's right, with the wrapper on, then wrapper off in the oven, and it tasted
Oh my
different.
god.
It's like
No,
Albert
but,
Fish.
the
Man.
chicken. What part do we? I mean, the bones, like the head. We don't use the head really
Of a cow.
of a chicken.
Chicken head cheese? Maybe, probably not.
No, like I'm just thinking of parts that we use and don't use.
Yeah, the wings, the head. Not really the head. Sorry, I don't know why I said it the way. Not really the head. Oh god.
You eat chicken heads?
I use these chicken head sleep. Chicken eyeball sorbet. No, the feet are actually used in a soup.
Feet, yeah, people eat the feet.
I'd use that in a soup, just like
I would try it
put
with
them in
like
the oven.
they look good glazed. I don't know why.
Glazed chicken feet. Yeah, it'd be,
Fried.
probably be some good meat in there, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know.
The cows, we usually use a lot of the cows.
Most of it. Not really. I we use the wrapper for jackets. I already said that.
Yeah, and couches.
Don't really use the fur for anything.
No,
I've seen cow fur rugs, but they might not be real.
no, I think they're still attached to the skin. I mean, wrapper.
Yeah, you could basically just you gotta like I don't know how you like stick the fur to the skin. I forget.
Is the like the fat the nougat in this situation?
The
If
nougat.
the skin is the wrapper.
Yeah, meets
Okay.
the nougat. The bone would be like the nougat, I guess.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's the nuts. If there's
Yeah,
nuts in
I
there,
guess
like
the nuts.
crunchy parts. Why the fuck are there
Hilarious.
nuts? And candy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the natural ways you like boil the brains or whatever, and you use that liquid to paint
People,
on
I've
the
seen
inside.
it. That's what's.
It's really creepy.
Is there cow brains at Publix? Or is that just the
It's
stomach?
tripe.
Tripe is the
Yeah.
brain.
Tripe is the stomach.
What's the brain?
That's what we see at Publix. I forget. I think it's just brain. I don't know. I think we've seen cow brains there, but I don't want to eat that.
I don't either. Something's weird about eating a brain.
Kind of weird. Yeah, I just like I don't know. It'd probably be good, but I don't know.
It's called Cervelle d'Avo,
It's French. Of
if
course.
that's how
Organ-
they say it. Traditional delicacy in Europe and Morocco.
Yeah, organ meat.
The brain of a calf. So it's like a kid. They always do that.
Let's eat this baby cow's fucking brain.
dude.
Let's slice the brain and sear it in a pan with mushrooms and garlic and butter.
Oh, but here's the thing. Yeah, they
Probably
do
good.
it.
That
Yeah.
actually sounds pretty good.
Apparently they have a mushy texture.
Mm.
Mushy. I don't know. Mushy. Oh,
Either
there's a
way.
picture of some cow heads hanging upside down with the tongue out.
Well, lovely.
It is the brain. All right. Beef brains
okay.
have a mushy texture and very little inherent flavor, and are typically flavored with sauces such as chili sauce and sauce ravagote.
Okay.
Ravagote.
I don't know. I might send it back. Those tomatoes look disgusting.
Yeah, I would never just plate
Why
of
did they-
tomatoes.
Why do you give me this with raw tomato?
Here's a kid holding some cow brains. if you wanna see that.
Yay!
Here's more specifically Asian kids holding cow brains.
Yeah, well, it's food, so whatever. Ugh. It's just I don't know if I would eat it. The heads are nice, right there, hanging upside down, scalded.
This is a
with their
picture.
skin
This
off.
I'm
Yeah.
highlighting sweet bread right here, but that
Mhm.
looks like a brain structure as well, or like a body part.
Is that the sweetbread
So
portion
he-
of the cow brain?
You have human brain, diagram, real, raw, and then sweet bread.
Okay.
It looks like a picture of a
Oh.
dude. You look up sweet bread and it's fucking. Is it still like cow brain is the main topic, but this is sweet bread cow brain?
I guess. Is that the cow type they have there? This is a sweetbread cow. Is it like
It's more like like a honey
Sweeter?
crisp or like
Yeah.
an apple of some kind.
some sort of sweeter apple? I don't know. That's weird. Okay, gross. I don't think I'll be cooking that or eating that
No,
anytime
no.
soon. But yeah, I guess on the food topics you were talking about getting some lamb, which I was talking about before that.
Yeah.
But now that you're talking about it, I remembered, and it's delicious.
Let's get some ground lamb
Oh yeah.
and mix it with ground beef and make some burgers.
And the cool thing is we could shape those into other patties as well
Yes.
and make some like gyros or anything like that.
I was thinking of looking up what other people do with the lamb, but
yeah, like a
I think if you
long-shaped
have the
patty.
ground beef and then put the seasoning into it,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe with the beef,
Get the
I'm sorry,
rosemary,
with
sage,
the
and mint.
lamb and the beef, or just lamb. I don't know what we're
Oh
doing.
yeah.
Just like put in some sort of good
R-
seasonings and
Some
herbs,
rosemary up in there, garlic, probably
Yeah.
roasted garlic, rosemary,
garlic.
sage, mint,
MSG,
some marjoram, maybe a little thyme, I think.
MSG.
Probably some Greek basil, MSG, yes. Salt, pepper, obviously.
Yeah.
Those go in there as a base for.
And
the other
then we'll make
flavors.
burgers.
What
Is there like an
else?
international sporting event that we
Little
can do
red
this
pepper
for?
flake. There might be some sort of pickleball
Actually-
or cricket.
Well, we have
No,
the
it's not
Olympics,
right.
but it's like the Winter Olympics.
Yuck.
I don't wanna
Luge
wait
will
to-
be fun.
Hold on. Maybe the luge and lamb burgers.
Yes.
Maybe that's the video title
Wow.
at some point.
We're like,
Who
oh
knows?
shit, they really pushed that sled.
I
Yeah.
thought that was a metaphor for something.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You think so?
You just got to keep pushing that sled.
Yeah, you know,
Gotta
up the hill.
You got to
of ice.
get on that horse, keep pushing
Yeah.
that sled, and get back to it. See you at the top.
Yeah.
That's what Michael Chandler would say.
And speaking of ice, since it is winter time, were we watching something on TV where people were slipping on stairs or whatever? And I talked about
They said ISIS.
ISIS. No. They're done for.
I was like, oh
They're
yeah,
done.
yeah. They are known to strike in the winter.
Yeah, that's when the desert is most cool or whatever.
Yeah, and they know it would hurt us the most during the holidays.
Yeah, but ice, like
Such
on
a
a
self-centered
concrete.
view. They're gonna hit Disney.
Yeah, not Target. No. Oh, I shop for shoes made in China by people's teenager children. Anyway,
About the ice.
about the ice. The ice is horrible. I don't know why people don't wear more crampons in the winter. Those little spiky things that
Spiky
people
things?
wear who climb
I've
mountains.
never seen them specifically here in Florida.
No, I mean there's no
but-
ice here, really.
No, there is not.
Unless
In
you go to,
everybody's fridge, which was
yeah, I mean,
confusing
yeah.
for our European, our friend from London, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like. What do you mean there's ice in here? It's like, don't you want a cold drink, idiot?
He's like, no, I'm fine with warm water.
I want
What's wrong
warm,
with you?
room temp, garbage flavored water.
I guess it's probably better for your insides than to just only drink like nearly frozen water and chug it like I do. But
Who even cares?
there's no science on that.
Yeah, it's like
that
it
I've laid
lowers-
my eyes on purpose.
Yeah, I've never looked up purposely.
By
anything.
design, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it doesn't like what does it do? Freeze your insides or something? It just lowers your core body temp. I
I
don't
just
know.
like cold water.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
good.
about it. I was like, maybe drinking the cold water is like making like maybe on an empty stomach it's bad or something. Maybe it'll make you like fucking have
Yeah.
a smaller stomach or seize up. You won't be as hungry.
Yeah.
Slow digestion because your stomach's frozen.
Yeah, I really.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm
Weird.
not aware, but that's like one of those simple things that people say that makes sense about
Yeah,
the
I
body.
just hear that somewhere. Like, you know what?
It
Maybe
makes sense. Maybe.
I won't Google that in my with my pocket computer.
Yeah.
It'll
That's
be
the thing.
fine.
Maybe Neuralink is a really good thing because people are still too lazy to research anything. You kind of it has to be hands free.
Must be hands.
You just have to think about it and have all the information at your
Yeah.
I almost said fingertips, but I guess your eyes,
Your eye tips.
the backs of your eyes,
At the backs of your eyes, you can do it.
eyes in the back of my head.
Eyes in the back of my head. Anyway, luckily I looked at the list of topics we were going to talk about that I have here.
Save the day here.
Yeah, so obviously, we already talked about Godzilla.
Yep,
Did we
yep.
talk about presidential duos before?
Oh,
So we talked about that in the car.
shit.
It's hilarious.
Okay, presidential duos.
Yeah.
Jaws and Baby Jaws.
Okay, cool. So that's pretty awesome. I was about to say Jaws and Jaws 4
I
or
was gonna
whatever.
say, yeah, Jaws and Dennis Quaid.
Jaws and
Wait, was Dennis
Quaid.
Quaid in that?
He was not, I don't think. No, it's
I always get Dennis
Roy
Quaid
Schneider.
mixed up with Roy
It's
Schneider.
fascinating.
Because I think so,
You know,
at one
like,
point
not
we were
like-
on Guide. I was looking around and I saw Jaws and like his face, but it wasn't completely caught up. Maybe I was highlighting a different program and it said
hilarious.
Dennis Quaid, and I was like, oh, that's Dennis Quaid forever.
Dennis Quaid forever.
Dennis
Dennis Quaid is alive. Dennis Quaid is alive, or whatever people say.
did that with Shrek.
That was weird. That was some
hilarious.
sort of video, right? That happened.
Shrek and Donkey, presidential duo.
Oh yeah, it'd be great. And we were going by like really dumb judgments that people make, like how cool they looked in a movie or whatever. We were
Like,
talking
oh,
about,
he's
of
the leader.
course.
He's the
Yeah.
leader.
This is the one that everyone thinks this one, The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Rock and Kevin Hart is an actual contender too, because he's talked about
Yeah.
running for office, but I can't see a way that goes bad.
I will raise you. Kevin Hart is the actual president, and then Rock is the. But the vice president's supposed to be the attack dog anyway, so he's supposed
Worldwide,
to be big and
though?
bad.
Nobody would mess with The Rock.
Yeah, and he likes to travel
And
everywhere
everybody
anyway.
would be smelling what The Rock's cooking.
Yeah, and you just give him an eyebrow and be like, okay, I'll give you all my weapons so you can kill us.
You get the weapons and the money.
You get the weapons and the money and the uranium and the lithium and the.
And then the generals are like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" It's like he means it.
Yeah.
like he means business. Let's comply.
Yep.
We don't want to do anything stupid.
Just does the peck pop while
This
doing
is
the eyebrow
Dwayne.
thingy.
This is Dewey Johnson.
Yeah. Dewey
Yeah.
Johnson is like, can you smell what I'm cooking? Fucking.
And they say,
Just-
"Oh my God, take all of our things."
Yeah, here you go,
Country.
buddy.
Um,
The key to the country is yours. It's bigger than the keys to the city. Because
Yes.
it's to the country.
we'll give those to Kevin Hart because he'll have to carry him,
Yeah, it'd be really funny if he has them all around his belt and stuff.
or like they're around his neck and he's like
Oh, yeah.
drooping to the ground. He's like trying
Yeah.
to walk. It's
We'll
funny.
make the collar, like the chain for it, like really long, so it looks like a big person's thing.
yeah.
Really
'cause he is
hilarious.
not one of those.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Just to make that clear.
Yeah. But yeah, The Rock and Kevin Hart, of course. We were
Yeah.
talking about women presidential
Yes,
duos.
we need a female president.
Yeah.
If we wanna
Tina
be in
Fey and
business-
Amy Poehler, I think. Yeah.
That's the best combination I could think of.
Yeah.
And I once again, that can't go wrong. They would make every decision right.
Yeah.
We would have good things. Everyone would have good things
Yep.
worldwide. It'd be like if JFK never had that happen.
Yeah, and they're way hotter than any woman president candidate
Yep.
ever to come out
Yep.
so far. Including
Hotter than
Tulsi.
Hillary?
Huh? Yeah, way hotter, which is hard to do.
Sarah Palin? Amy Klobuchar, bro? Liz Warren? Ewar?
Yeah, hotter than all of us
Pocahontas?
combined, pretty
Colors.
much.
She'll show you the colors of the wind, Jay.
Yeah, she will. With her
Um,
32 seconds Cherokee or 132nd Cherokee DNA. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
and her taking back her word on universal healthcare.
Yeah, what a bitch. What a bitch.
Yeah, the people should call it. It would be hilarious if people just, called it like it is. Like, hey, that was a bitch move.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Bernie, what if Bernie Sanders got up there? He's like, she's a bitch.
Yeah, she's
End of
fine.
story. That's all you need to know. Vote for me.
She's a bitch.
He would have won the presidency.
Everyone would have respected him way more.
It would be so
Yeah.
like caught off guard for him to say anything like that though.
Collective gasps.
Like if he just snapped in an interview and they're like, "What do you think of Elizabeth Warren's accusation of sexism?" Oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah. I think she's a bitch.
That would be hilarious. And I love Bernie Sanders, and
Yeah.
they decided that
Love him more.
they would rather
love
not
that.
let him be the president than just kill him. So
Yeah, that's kind of cool. At least we
he
just
had
get
like
his
a
head.
couple of good ideas, and that would not be good. For
Yeah, it wouldn't be good for the country to
Whatever's
bankrupt the
going on
country and
here.
the government or whatever.
yeah,
And vague crap that we're scared of.
yeah. Well, I'm scared
Great.
of Jaws.
Me too.
Peter
Sharks are
Benchley.
scary. But yeah, moving on. The Tina Fey and we were talking about. There's another one for Tina Fey. We have Jennifer Aniston for the president, and then
Jennifer
Tina Fey is
Aniston
the
and-
vice president.
Well, let's think of someone else for vice president for Jennifer
Okay,
Aniston.
Jennifer
Who?
we will have
Courtney Cox. No, I don't want to. I don't want to
hilarious.
put anyone from Friends along with Jen Francis. I
Yeah,
want to
no
separate her from
thanks.
that for a little
Maybe
bit.
Cameron Diaz. No, she's retired
Actually,
from
wow.
acting.
You're right,
So
you're
she
right.
can't be the president.
Yeah, because you are. I mean, you are the acting president.
Yeah.
You're the president.
Yeah, acting as the president. Yes.
You're the acting sitting president
Yeah,
United
sitting and
States of
acting as
Yeah.
the president.
of America.
Sitting.
Acting.
Anyway, so not her. Oh my God, what are the celebrities out there? That are female?
Oh, yeah, them.
Oh, we got Kristen Wiig or whatever.
Aquafina.
Aquafina and
People do not like Aquafina.
it's really funny and I love it.
It's yeah. People are like,
fucking funny.
we don't like her at all. Don't put
Yeah.
her on TV.
Disney's just
Like
gonna continue
petitioning.
forward.
People are like,
yeah.
I love when people do that because it's like,
Yeah.
it's like hating someone
Yeah.
for
For just being
I
successful.
don't know. It's like sometimes with Brie Larson they do this, although that's
Yeah.
warranted.
Warranted.
But-
Small butt.
They're just like, we're gonna petition to have you never be in a movie again.
Yeah, we're just gonna make a petition to like never let you work ever again.
These
in
are
the
our
profession
films?
you want. Yeah, these are the these films. Even though we own no stock in them, and support them in no way, are ours. So yeah, we
I
bought
think,
comic books, so these are ours.
Rachel Dratch would
She
be
is
a
hilarious.
good Secretary of State.
That would be perfect, or Speaker of the House.
The person that has to give all the speeches every
Oh my
every
God!
day,
yes,
like
the press
conference.
secretary.
Yeah, press
Rachel
secretary.
Dratch. Yes. Oh my God.
Debbie Downer.
He's so funny.
Oh man.
Should be perfect to give like
The actual presidency, that's like scary to think about, but
They don't have
back
to
to
actually do
duos.
anything. It's CIA that runs
Tom
everything. Remember?
as well as Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and
Okay.
Jerry would do well.
They would do great because it'd just be them running around the White
Mhm.
House just trying to kill each other. So it'd be really funny.
So that way,
Yeah.
we can't be like plunged further into whatever.
Yeah. So we just let CIA do everything around the world, and then Tom and Jerry would just be knocking
We could have
things
Tom
down.
and Jerry as the president, and the exact same things would happen
Yeah. Yeah.
as they have over the last 8 years.
Yeah. And speaking of Tom and Jerry, the movie seemed like a pile of I don't want to say
Flowers.
hot flaming garbage.
Oh,
Maybe rotten flowers that are now just like
steaming carpet.
dried and you're just dry and not good.
Okay.
Or dry flowers on top a pile. I should say atop a pile of
I like-
steaming garbage.
Glanced at it, and they were
Yeah.
still animated, but in real life
Yeah.
town.
Startling amount of not Tom and Jerry in the Tom and Jerry
Oh my
movie.
God. See, that's an issue.
Trying to set up
a
human
problem.
issues and affairs all of a sudden. It's like, we only at best saw their legs for a couple of seconds, so get the humans out of the Tom and Jerry movie, please. And animate the rest of the world, please, also. And why is Hit Girl in fucking Tom and Jerry? Is she just in
Hit
everything
Girl?
now, god damn it?
Who was Hit Girl?
She's like really weird shit. I can't remember her name.
Oh, darn.
Oh my god, let me just look up the cast of Kick-Ass.
Oh, Chloe Grace
Yeah,
Moretz.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
That's all you had to say.
Jeez. Just
Oh.
literally, that popped in your head as soon as I said cast of Kick-Ass, or you looked it up?
The girl from Kick-Ass.
Okay.
The only one that I know was Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yeah.
She was the
in
little
it.
girl
Yeah.
in that. That was Nick
Yeah.
Cage's daughter.
Yes.
What was he doing in that?
Who?
Nick Cage.
He was
playing
in
his
Tom
best
and
character
Jerry?
he's ever played. Kick-Ass.
He was playing
Or one.
like a fake Batman sort of parody.
The greatest character he's ever
with
played.
an awkward, weird laugh. Yeah, I liked that his face
Oh,
was
well,
just never in the thing, really.
His performance is the best he's given so far.
Yeah. And it's really just like subdued, Nick Cage character. Or whatever. I don't know. That was weird. Both of those movies were weird and oddly violent. Obviously, what would happen? That's if you caught on fire. Obviously, you'd probably not make it.
I would.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone.
I'm
would.
immune to fire.
Everyone. People have invulnerabilities of certain types.
They do, and it's like,
Yeah.
some people claim that their eyes,
Mm-hmm.
my eyes change color
Mhm.
during different days. It's just,
Yep.
no, they don't. But I'm immune to fire.
I'm invulnerable to Awkwafina's comedy, and I read an article. Did you read that article on Google Articles or whatever?
It's like people don't like Awkwafina.
Very
like,
funny.
I don't even remember what it was about. I thought it was funny.
I just read. I'm like, I'm gonna read this because
It's like
gonna
who
be
took
hilarious.
the time to write this as well.
Exactly.
funny.
Like, oh my god, you dick. Let me just see what you read. That's hilarious.
Yeah, let me see what you wrote.
Let me see what the smart dick read.
Smart dick.
But yeah, I was like, oh man, that's hilarious. And it's funny because no matter what people say, as soon as you are like in the Disney Corporation and signed up with them, you're making like 8 more movies with them, or no
Yeah.
matter what. They're like, oh yeah, you got bad press. Doesn't matter. We're still gonna pay you for all these and maybe your career will be destroyed afterward, but you'll have so much money to where you'll just get to fund your own projects.
It was that she was doing black voice.
Yeah, she
Her
called
whole
it
career.
a black, and she called it herself the the B word. I'm not gonna say it because that's not cool. Black scent, but
She called it a black scent.
you
didn't she?
apparently
Yeah,
you're not
and,
allowed
like,
to do
I
it
guess
anymore.
People have confused her. I mean,
Yeah.
accused her of doing that. They haven't confused it because I mean that is kind of
Yes.
what she's been doing like a lot of the time.
And that made me think, sort of.
But-
She's
yeah.
an Asian woman,
Yeah.
double minority, double
Mhm.
victim types, and now
That
they're
is
going after
probably-
her for using
yeah.
a black accent.
It's
A
interesting.
black accent? Wow.
But at the same time,
Wow.
she is. If she's from Queens, New York, that maybe is that true? I don't know. That was her show.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm from a place that has some black people that I've heard. Can I do it?
Wait, was she Nora from Queens or Awkwafina?
She plays a character named Nora from Queens, and her name is Awkwafina in real
Okay.
life.
Just making sure.
I think the show might be
Um,
called Awkwafina Nora. It's very confusing. That's probably why it's getting canceled soon.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's not funny either.
Well, maybe she grew up in that culture, and that's just the way she talks.
that
is another
probably
thing.
is. So, I mean,
So maybe all of her friends
Yeah.
are like black girls, or that like or maybe
Yeah.
other people that lived in that type of thing. But she is kind of doing that.
yeah. And you know what they say? If you want to be popular, do not be yourself. Because people
Don't ever
fucking
do
hate
that. It's a
Yeah.
terrible idea.
No. Go with what's mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
And people
Change
will like
every
it.
part of yourself
Yeah,
to
if you,
assimilate
if
to
you
the rest
like,
of society.
yeah, if you like doing something, can't do that anymore if you want people
That's a
to like it.
that's a sure sign thing that you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Moving on.
Later, Aquafina. The water also sucks.
Yeah, the water is fucking terrible. That's the worst tasting
Yeah.
shit that I've ever had in my life.
It makes me
I wouldn't
thirstier.
drink it at an amusement park after not drinking water for hours.
Yeah, I'd be like, just give me a Coca-Cola, I guess,
Give
regular.
me a Sprite.
Yeah, Sprite, extra syrup.
Make it sugary.
Yeah.
Squeeze a lemon into it.
Yeah,
Um,
electrolytes.
Actually, half lemonade, half Sprite is what I want. That's what I get at places. I don't ask for it, but if they have the soda thing, I'm gonna do it.
Sprite with 2 lemon slices. I just asked
Ooh.
that like a crazy guy.
Interesting.
I'll have
I'll
a
have a
Sprite
sweet tea
with
with
2 lemon
3
slices.
Lemon slices
Yeah.
done.
2 on the bottom, 1 on the top, please, for
Yes.
garnish.
And
Thank
a
you.
cherry in the middle.
Yes, and a
Imagine if someone asked for something like
cherry
that.
in the
I actually used to ask for a cherry at the
Yeah.
bottom of my ice cream at Twisted Treat. I wanted it frozen.
Yeah, you want it
I didn't
cold.
want like a
Yeah.
regular old cherry on the top to eat first before everything
Yeah,
else. Like
yuck.
ruin my palate.
Yuck.
Um,
Yeah, maraschino cherry before ice cream. No, that's the end to change
When I'm-
sort of
yeah.
the flavor.
I'm getting super full
Yeah.
and don't want ice cream anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right before
Yeah.
the chocolate part of the cone.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw a recipe, or maybe it wasn't a recipe. Maybe it was just someone bought. Maybe it was a product that's out there. It's just the cone ends, but it's like longer, and they're just filled with chocolate. So like the whole thing is like the end of the cone.
So you just eat that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Maybe you put a scoop of ice cream on top of that.
Oh,
I don't know.
I like
And
that.
The rest of
Yes.
it, like the whole cone,
We can make
is
those
chocolate
easily.
on the inside, filled to the brim.
Oh
The
yes.
brim's a type of fish.
Chocolate. Filled to the
We've
gills.
caught a lot of brim. They have a lot of filled to the top, like fishing terms.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because there's a lot of water involved,
Yeah, I guess so. Water's a liquid,
and it's involved in fishing.
and it feels stuff.
Fish live in it, poop in it,
Yep.
breathe in
Their
it
Gills in it. Breathe their own poop.
through their body.
Yeah. One time, basically, breathing your own poop, honestly, is like on the toilet while wiping, because of the dingleberry dust kind of comes. off of
Dingleberry
the-
dust.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the name of this
that's
episode.
a good one. Yeah, the dingleberry.
Let me hit the
dust
mark
kinda
button
comes
so we know that we've said something incredible.
off. Who said something incredible?
Mark,
Yes.
Anthony.
Mark this. But yeah, the dingleberry dust kind of wafts up
I have
everywhere.
noticed that in the morning. Like
Yeah.
you sit on the toilet, and next on the blinds, there's a lot of dust on the other side, which is why I keep it on the other side. Someone keeps putting it back to the
Yeah.
dusty side for some
Yeah.
reason, and that kicks up all the dust. But yeah, I'll find myself like coughing. But the toilet paper also, you can see it in the little lines of sunlight coming through all the dust particles and stuff just flying around the room.
The dust particles.
They may be.
Just.
No, I mean,
particles.
there's got to be at least some.
Mm-hmm. It's just shit dust.
Oh my god.
Yep, gross.
I can't handle that.
No, just don't think about it.
Hey, thanks.
That's what people do, apparently.
Yeah, no,
I've been told.
that's what works.
Yeah.
Well, you replace that with another thought.
Yeah, speaking of that also, if we just revert from, shit particles
Go ahead.
in the air to, I finally did, after for so long, I don't know why.
He took a shit.
No.
He's
I
never
do
done it
that all
before,
the time.
guys. It's like
great.
it's one of those things.
Yeah, I've always been scared too. But anyway, it's,
Proud of
I finally saw the Rockville P video.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was great.
I don't know why I didn't show it on here or show you.
Yeah, it's
I was
probably.
afraid.
no,
I was
you can't
like,
show
maybe
it
I
on here,
shouldn't
probably.
traumatize you like that.
Very funny. Very funny. I laughed very hard. You were probably in your room hearing me laugh in my room.
And I was like, oh, he must have seen that video from Rockville where the girl
Yeah.
pissed
Wow.
on a guy's face, like
Yeah.
controllably. But
And it was the full video, and the funny thing is, we won't get in trouble because YouTube just released it. So you might as well just look it up right now. And because the thing
I
is,
don't
we
know
could
if I
look it
want-
up on
I-
YouTube. Oh, you don't want to check it out again? Okay.
maybe no pee.
Oh, fine, no pee.
Maybe
We had
no
puke in the
pee.
last one.
We did, and it was gross, and it
It was a lot of puke.
was a lot of puke,
It was
and
a lot of pee.
that is a good parallel between the two.
Was pee gross or something?
Tense. I guess not. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but it's basically, I found the whole video. It's like 3 minutes long. They're doing the song "Wake Up." Of
That's
course.
the thing. I would have to get it from YouTube, or
Yeah.
find it on here, or maybe Twitter.
Oh yeah, it's illegal to play videos from YouTube on YouTube through our podcast on YouTube. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. But
Totally
everyone's
not
seen it.
okay.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Just visualize. Close your eyes and visualize the pee. The somehow 3 streams of pee going onto that guy's head.
She typed in her first name.
Yeah. But I'll just describe it. Basically, the guy,
No, you're-
he walks up on
Look it up.
stage. She's like singing or whatever. And there's great. So Twitter's legal
Hold on.
to do.
They're playing a Rage Against the Machine song called "Wake Up,"
Yeah.
and this guy's being woken up.
He's like, I'm gonna wake up for some pee. She's like, all right, I already know what this guy needs. She's
That
like,
was really HD, isn't it?
yeah, she's like,
I grunt beforehand. Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Jesus.
And then we got boom.
See, I
yeah.
still don't know if this is legal, but we're gonna put it on anyway.
Like, yeah. Then
Here
she's
it
like,
is.
I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot from the song.
See, that quality's too
Whispering.
good.
I think I heard a
This
shot.
is a different video.
Okay, and it takes her a hilarious second. This is the one I showed you, I think. There we go, almost there we go.
Yeah,
Now
work
the
up
guy's
the
like,
courage.
all right, yes, this is finally what I've driven potentially miles for. Yeah, he's like,
One girl in the audience was like,
Yeah.
yeah, or no.
yeah. Most girls were like, nah.
Is
Shaking
everybody
his head
shocked?
And shit. She's like, yeah, to my mouth.
Like, make sure it's all
Like,
out.
yeah,
There you go.
animal. And here he is.
Oh, there's a. We don't need to see it again,
multiple
do we?
angles. Do we need to? I
I
don't
don't
know.
think we do. I think that's about
Yeah.
it for that.
But I'll describe what happens after that. The guy, he's like, yeah, I'm so pumped now that I pee all over me, all over this awesome denim. This denim. It's
Sorry.
hilarious. We'll save that for a drop. It's pretty funny. This awesome denim, vest that I'm wearing for every concert. Now there's pee on it. I'm never washing it. He literally bends down and like starts scooping up some of the piss I showed you. Or you saw
Yeah,
the
and then
thing?
he
throws
threw it into the
on the
audience.
audience.
They're like, they would like to
It's
get
like,
in on this
yeah,
too.
Clearly,
I wanna
they
share
want
this
some.
experience with everybody else.
You guys want some? They're like, yeah.
Probably because they didn't hear anything and they're at a concert.
Yeah, they're like, what?
Everybody- someone's like, you guys wanna?
It's like,
They're
yeah, of course you do.
Fan stuff.
He does it twice, and then she's like, get off the stage. Fuck out of here. You've had it. This guy's done security, clearly.
Maybe she felt a little possessive over the urine. She's
yeah,
like, that's
she's like,
mine.
hold on. Wait a minute.
Don't give
Might
that to
try
everybody
sell
else.
That. Yeah, with bathwater later.
Yeah.
Pee bathwater. I don't know. Yeah, it's just
Too much.
I love
That's
to like, get
hilarious.
just a compilation of all the times we go
No, yeah, but in the meantime, is a sneaky good song.
sneaky good.
It's like a song that I've heard in the background a lot. That's been good background noise that we haven't noticed is actually good
Yeah.
foreground noise as well. Mud. It's set a scene.
Yeah.
It set a scene in a way, like a certain feeling, and Mudvayne does that in the song "Not Falling" when and they get into it. Is it
Yeah.
Not Falling? When all the ride cymbals starts and they're just like, I don't know
so.
what they do there, but they take you to another world.
It is neat.
It's like you're all of a sudden in a different room or in
Yeah.
a different scene, in a different thing. You're like, oh shit, they just did that with their noise.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That's pretty impressive.
Early 2000s music, some of the best.
Some of the best. And we didn't always see it that way. But it's crazy how things change.
Things change.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Singing songs
Singing
on the podcast.
songs. Podcast songs. We should probably eventually come up with a new theme song or enhance
Yeah,
this
I
one.
I have a couple of things.
Need some
working
visuals.
on.
For sure those guys throwing up on each other from the Surströmming challenge, we need that in
Yeah.
the beginning. So we'll just basically compile a bunch of
We'll
clips.
compile
Yeah.
the best of the best.
Or if there's one random hacker, computer guy who's a fan out there, just clip some shit up and then to a song. We'll make a song probably or not. Or just do
Yeah,
the
maybe.
regular podcast song. A lot of explosions. We need those. Maybe
Huh.
one in the beginning.
Oh yeah, I hope there's gonna be some of that in the new Matrix movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be so cool. Didn't we speculate I think we speculated in the last episode.
Yeah, but
about that.
I wasn't feeling it too much. I don't know why. Or like I wasn't feeling the movie. Or, what was I? What was I even
kind of
saying?
am
Was
not.
I like, oh, there's this? Or I think I was being a Matrix apologist even.
Yeah, you're being
actually,
positive about it,
I was
which is
gonna be
good.
like, oh no, but maybe it could have.
Maybe
But,
we'll learn some more Matrix mythology.
yeah, maybe.
Yes.
But how did they get back?
Yeah, what happened? Did Neo die? Because it looked like after the light shot out of his mouth and eyes and nose and ears and
Ass.
everything, and ass and dick probably.
Maybe he ascended
Maybe nipples.
and
I
is
don't
free
know.
to leave and go the Matrix whenever he wants.
He's now free to be a program, maybe.
Yeah.
If that's
He's
how
out
they
there
describe it,
programming.
I'll be like, oh my god, I guess, whatever. He just downloaded his consciousness. There'll probably be some sort of computer
Something
magic.
weird like that. Yeah, computer magic, so they can kind of get to a new area of the movie,
Yes.
of the film.
But yeah, I'll just say this, and I'll
Trinity's
maintain this. Just the first one is a great standalone. They didn't need the second one, but it was kind of fun, I guess. More guns, more booms, more killing, more
More
flying karate or kung fu.
Kung Furate.
More flying a kung fu. Is it now bad to do that?
Oh yeah.
Any
That is.
What sucks is I really
highly
love doing accents,
illegal.
and it's funny because I
Accents
love
are
the
fun.
sound of a lot of accents. It's not
Mhm.
because I'm making fun of them.
Yep.
I love the sound of Indian accents. They're great.
Yeah,
For
they
some
have a-
reason, I enjoy them. I
they
listen to
sound-
Gardener guys on
yeah.
YouTube, who
Positive.
like two different ones. I could name them right now. I think was it Gardening Tips or whatever. It's a big one. It's great. It's
I
not
like
like
they
yeah.
they have a fun way of talking, and
Yeah, it's
that's like
just
not
fun.
that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a
So-
bad thing to appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then want to do fun,
And
funny
then
stuff with
appropriate it for money,
Yes.
like Awkwafina does.
Which I guess, yeah. So, I mean, the thing is, and she explained in the article, I'm like, this is some two-faced hypocrisy right here. Because the one who plays your grandma is always like, oh, hi, Awkwafina, look for a job again. It's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
this is just like, what the hell? You guys do it to yourselves
And I
now?
guess they were like, well, for years it wasn't us doing it.
Yeah,
and
it's like,
they-
now
I
we can
guess
be racist.
now we can
again.
make the
Yeah.
money, or like have
Yeah.
a set of a little portion of the money.
So
But
weird.
yeah, you're right.
No,
You're
it's
right
like,
on
you
that.
guys literally you're like, oh, stop it, this racist. We should be allowed to,
She
do
said,
it.
don't believe me, just watch.
Yeah, so I'll
Like-
do it. It's like, what the hell? I mean, you guys literally, you want to parody your own selves in front of us? I mean, okay, it's like literally, it's repackaged of this. It's
Well,
the same shit.
yeah, and
I don't know.
Awkwafina is a superhero now, so we really can't talk
Yeah, she might bust into the or burst into the
through the ceiling, through the
ceiling.
floor,
Yeah,
through
I
the wall,
said into the ceiling.
into the ceiling.
Bursts into the ceiling.
Um,
Ridiculous.
it was in Shang-Chi, is the movie.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's not worth watching, probably.
Well, they gotta set the new Marvel universe after the whole
Yeah.
thing. I mean, as we were growing up, we literally had Iron Man and all the movies coming out as we
Yeah.
were doing that. So they have to do that for the next generation. They're
Yeah.
thinking.
Now that they've written
Um,
that Iron Man is dead, so
Yeah, so they're like,
Okay.
we need to have something else maybe to
Yeah.
start out with something, start something new,
No one's gonna
post
care.
Avengers plan. They're trying to get people to care.
yeah.
And I don't know, maybe we're older. Maybe
Just
maybe
too
that's what it is, 'cause I'm
old.
sure kids are going
Yeah.
to the movie and liking it because it's their experience and they
Hope
haven't
so.
seen the other ones.
I mean, that's the best thing they rely on. I was kind of thinking of this. They just rely on a new crop of kids to wow with superhero stuff.
mhm.
I guess that's the new model that they're doing, and hopefully that lasts, I guess, to keep on making money. But
yeah, there's
who
plenty
knows?
of superheroes
Money, bud.
still to make movies about. They still haven't made a
Yeah.
good Green Lantern.
And it's funny that Camille Nanjiani did not get a classic abs scene that Marvel
Nope.
gets. Chris Hemsworth got one. Chris Pratt got one.
Well,
All
because he's
the
so
other Chris's
obviously
got
on
one.
steroids, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, because yeah,
He's like, but I'm in great shape.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
You're sorry,
no, he
buddy.
is.
No one wants to see
You really worked out your jaws there, buddy.
Yeah, he really did the jaw squeezer thing in the gym, and now like you
Peter
gotta-
Benchley wrote the book about him.
Yeah, you get a jaw shot. How about that? But it's really funny. He did all those steroids and ate all that salmon and drank all that milk, so he doesn't have to.
So now he's in great
ab
shape.
shot. Yeah.
About 46 years of being skinny
Steroids?
fat,
No.
and then 6 months of whatever that was.
Yeah, 6 months of fucking grinding it out.
You
or
can
whatever.
change your body. You can do anything you set
Yeah.
your testosterone levels to.
As long as you've got Disney backing you, you can do anything with your body you want.
Anything. You
Yeah.
face
Mhm.
even. I don't know. I
Water.
But the cool thing is, I recently figured out what I want to be when I grow up.
Camille Nanjiani.
The Priceline negotiator.
Oh my God.
You were close, but that's
Yeah.
the job for me. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I had nothing else to add
Okay,
to that.
all right,
That's
All right.
it's firm,
Okay.
and I will never, ever change that. No, I'm just kidding.
Price negotiator.
Of course, you have to wait till William Shatner croaks. So,
Yeah, I mean he's apparently 90 something. I didn't know that.
well,
or
he looks
70
like
so- no, he's 70 something. Never mind.
he looks great.
And yeah, I
He's
mean the
great.
future of podcasting, if that's the thing, maybe you
Maybe
know,
it's
you could
William
get a
Shatner.
deal and be the Priceline negotiator. Oh, podcasting is William Shatner. That's the
future of
future. Welcome back to the William Shatner
Podcast.
podcast.
I'm over here now.
I am over here now with my over here now mic.
He
Just
would have
randomly
that.
hanging on the wall.
Oh, we should have a bunch of mics around the room.
It'd be
to,
pretty funny. Just out of nowhere, we're standing over
yeah.
there with wall mics.
Or like in the
yeah, you
kitchen,
know?
there's like a mic hanging off the wall that like, you can extend for the cooking stuff.
Yeah.
We'll just extend the mic out of nowhere, like a very long accordion type.
Yeah, or like out
Uh,
of the ceiling, like a boxing match.
Well, we could have one coming out, some coming out the sides. We could pull some down from the ceiling,
Pretty funny.
just like that. Maybe one that's on a microphone stand from the floor,
yes.
like a singer would, pull it
Yeah.
up or kick it up or something.
Yeah, we just need a couple of GoPros.
Lapel mic as
Yeah.
well. Just switch it up in every single episode and just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, just be crazy. Do a
Camera
ASMR
angles
one. Yeah.
From the ceiling, inside a cabinet, like all
Yep.
the good YouTubers.
Inside the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the fridge.
Melt cameras, melt microphones, put one in the microwave and
Yep.
turn it on.
Yep.
Do whatever you got to do
Hilarious.
in this day and age.
Make it fun.
Make it real.
Make it great.
Right. Make it good.
Amazing.
That's the thing about food. We're like, let's make delicious, awesome stuff.
Yeah, I see too much salt and pepper out there. It's like,
Yeah,
okay.
Add garlic powder.
What else?
Add a little smoked paprika.
Yeah. Keep
A
on
little-
going.
A little roasted garlic.
Make
a lot
it
of
so
it.
good.
Brown sugar. I really like brown sugar.
Brown sugar is really good. Dark brown.
That
Dark
comes
brown.
from sugar cane.
Yep.
Nothing else added.
Pretty much. That's it. Yeah.
Wow. And they've had this for how long?
I forget. Thousands of
When
years.
did we figure
perhaps.
out brown sugar?
When the invention of brown sugar came out? I don't know.
When did brown sugar come out? Is it
Brown
like-
sugar.
1973?
No.
Oh, is this it's a song by the Rolling Stones.
Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. So stupid.
No, the actual thing, Google. They must think I'm retarded. When did brown sugar get discovered?
Yes, maybe. I mean, the Domino Company's been around since
Okay.
1901.
Brown sugar originated in the Caribbean during the 1700s.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, it got a lot of stuff going on in the Caribbean in the
Mhm.
1700s with
Yeah.
America. Afterwards, it came into popular use in England and the American colonies due to its low price and unique flavor and color compared to white sugar. That's interesting that they liked it compared to the white sugar, considering their
weird.
mindsets on other things at that
Yeah.
time that
Yeah,
were
it's
brown.
kind of bizarre.
Pieces of shit. They were like, wow, this is a different type of sugar.
Yeah.
Well, it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, it tastes pretty good. We get this. There's no way we'll attribute this to human beings.
It's crazy.
Ridiculous.
So 17 afterwards, it was used in England. They'd boil it. It has slightly higher calcium, iron, and potassium content
Mm-hmm.
with less sugar and less calories.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. This is all of the facts.
Yeah, it's the healthier sugar, which is probably why it's so delicious. No, healthy food tastes
The sugar
disgusting
trade.
most of the time. It's not good.
Dude, maybe there's like another type of sugar cane that's crazy on like another planet or whatever.
Whoa, let's just get into it. Other planets.
Yeah, it gets to this, sometimes. But
Other planets.
there has to be something with sweet flavor, right? Is that too much of like earthification on something?
It is carbon based.
Yeah, it is. But maybe there's got to be salt. So there's
Yeah.
maybe salty. There's got to be salty stuff on some planets that have a lot of abundant. Assuming there's abundant, chemicals and
Yeah.
maybe life. Fruits are probably weird, like stuff we can't even imagine.
It's probably weird stuff. Man.
Maybe what our candy tastes like, since we just artificially make that.
Yeah, I mean,
if they have,
jackfruit's
like,
crazy enough.
What if they have something that tastes like an artificial banana or an artificial watermelon? That's the best flavor of all time.
Oh man, yeah, it is.
No,
pretty
maybe
good.
not all the time, but it's up there.
Artificial orange is pretty delicious.
Oh yeah. Those orange rolls,
Oh yeah.
those are something. Breakfast food is tough, and the meat is what makes it tough, because we were thinking there should be more meats,
Yeah.
and on other planets there will be more meats. And I don't know, maybe hunting will be a thing. More like exotic hunting will probably be a thing. Hopefully there will be protections once we're out there doing that sort
probably
of thing.
not immediately.
Probably not at all.
Mhm.
We'll see. In other news, Zion is fat again.
Oh my God.
Another report of him being upwards of 300 plus pounds.
Wow. Certainly on a what is he 6'7"?
Yeah, 6'7", 6'8". Still, if he's doing good, like I guess he's still is like coming off an injury. But imagine if he was at he's a few weeks away from return. Okay, so maybe he'll be even more dominant. You don't know how that affects a person's game.
Yeah.
And he has never shown on the court, like, signs of, I don't know, just being real fat.
Yeah, he's never shown signs of slowing up or anything. I don't know
I
why
guess
they keep on
cardio-wise,
picking on him
maybe.
like this. Terrible.
But his stats speak for themselves.
Pretty bullyish there with the
Yeah.
media.
They got to
Not
have
cool.
something to talk about. And when there's a top player that they've talked up, I guess,
Mhm.
this much over his
Yeah.
career, they're like, we're not stopping now. Let's
Yeah.
follow the story. Let's make it a story, I
Yeah.
guess, for more clicks.
We should keep on releasing Zion clips because we'll eventually have him on that way.
Yeah. Zion, defend yourself on the Big Chillin'
Zion,
podcast.
defend yourself. He doesn't have to defend himself. We
No.
confront Zion Williamson.
I
Hilarious.
just hit some wires here,
Uh-oh.
and hopefully this is still recording.
What was that noise?
It made a noise, but we'll see what that is. Hit it with my knee.
Hopefully nothing bad. It probably just, was something smacking into something
Yeah.
weirdly. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Hopefully it's
Was
not
it-
ruined.
Was it the sound of Zion eating another? No, I'm kidding. It was like that's how they say. I'm sorry about that one. That slipped out.
Yeah.
We're big Zion fans. I mean, this is.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We would
How
love
much-
to go to a game if you.
Yeah, Zion. But, yeah, that's basically the media. What was that sound? Potentially Zion Williamson eating another beignet and...
Or was it Joe Biden
Pelicans?
falling?
Yeah, or was it Joe Biden falling?
I didn't talk about this on a previous podcast, but this was hilarious to me. The reporting around this guy's colonoscopy.
Who's?
Joe Biden.
Was
They
it
were like,
good?
all right, everybody. They made like these huge announcements. They're like, okay, everybody, Joe Biden's doing a colonoscopy, so Kamala Harris will be acting president for an hour on Tuesday
God.
at 11 a.m.
Why are they
something, and
warning
it's like,
everyone?
why even tell us?
That's creepy.
I may have said this on a previous podcast, but why even tell us?
What they're doing is they...
Why would you even
yeah.
say that? Or like,
Yeah.
let the guy get his ass cleaned or something
Mm-hmm.
and scoped out in private.
Wonder
And
how
don't
many,
tell us or worry anything.
Yeah, leave him alone. Maybe... I wonder how many hours or how many things they have for Kamala to sign in that 1 hour. That'll just take into effect that Biden will have to worry about undoing. Be kind of funny.
He just went under the bed. I
That's
didn't
pretty
know that
cool.
was possible. I forgot my bed is like,
Yeah, it's taller now.
yeah, there's like space under there. Anyway,
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
yeah, but why even say that he's doing that? It's
So
like
they could do some
not
crazy
embarrassing,
stuff.
but I guess you want to. Hey, we could really lower the stigma on colonoscopies if we tell him the
Yeah.
president did it.
Even the president does them. Come on, everyone
could
get
save
a
lives.
colonoscopy. Yeah.
But maybe they wanted to test the waters with Kamala Harris. What a great time to try that.
See what the that's what they're doing basically. It seems
Maybe,
like,
but
why else do that? Let's get
it seems like a terrible
conspiratorial.
time. But it seems like nobody wants to vote for her.
Yeah, no one likes Kamala Harris, unfortunately. It's
The
whatever.
thing is, they might play the card of,
So
well, you either vote for her or you get a potential Donald Trump presidency.
people might be like, well, looks like we'll just throw some dice.
Yeah, and they might. Which would
They did
suck.
it
That would be
once.
crazy.
Almost
But
did it
it's
again.
kind of setting up that way.
Mm-hmm.
for
Yeah,
the-
they're testing the waters for Kamala.
testing the waters for Kamala.
See what
Did
people
we come
think.
up with a good duo? Let's see another
we
one. It
did
doesn't
pretty
have
much.
to be female, but we'd like it to be,
Yeah, some female.
and preferably intersectional.
Oh
So,
my God,
not
yes.
female, maybe.
Super intersectional. So much.
No, intersectional. So
I meant to say that.
a
but I
woman, but
didn't.
also a black woman. before.
Intrasectional.
So you
Yeah.
get multiple
Intra. Intraracial sexual.
interracial.
Intrasexual.
Inter.
Anyway. Yeah. Intra. Yeah, intersexual.
All right, so we're gonna do this outro. No.
No, so we already did Tina Fey
Yeah,
as a president.
Other women, Sarah Palin could go again.
Sarah Palin, yeah, she's a little too insane. The thing is, also, we were thinking about celebrities. No matter what they do, really, unless it's John Voight, no matter what they do, they would literally
Ooh, who would
probably-
pair well with John Voight?
Well,
He'd
like
be a
an
stern
insane
leader.
Guy. I don't think so.
Stern in a horrible
Stern
way.
Nutbag.
Stern nutbag. Well, maybe he'd be vice president. We need someone to keep him in line as
As
president.
President Nutbag. We'll have Michael Bay as president to keep him in
Yeah.
line.
Michael Bay. There'd be too many explosions everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We want to get away from relentless
everything.
war. That we can't. They're relentless,
Yeah.
inescapable war. That
Yeah.
never stops. I guess relentless means never stops. I didn't need to say that. You get the
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, he loves the military and explosions, so that's not good for the.
Tom
Stuff.
Cruise.
Now, yeah, we did talk about that Tom Cruise. Now, Tom Hanks also. Tom Hanks.
Oh my God!
would
Yes,
be-
this is actually a phenomenal pick.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks. Go.
Yeah. Tom Hanks as the president, and then Tom Cruise as the vice president. I think.
Maybe someone a little older with Tom
a little
Hanks.
older with Tom Hanks.
maybe not older, but a little-
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston and Tom
Yes.
Hanks.
He already played a president,
Oh wow.
pretty much.
Maybe just the guy from Independence Day.
Tom Hanks may have played a president as well.
He may have.
Guy from Independence. Oh yeah, he's great.
He's
Good
played a
at
president. He's
speeches,
definitely
yeah.
played a president before.
Mhm.
He does the speeches. He seems sincere.
Yeah.
Who was the person that we thought
squints
of
at
that
you.
was like, that's a done deal? I'd be. Oh, Matthew McConaughey
for
is
governor of
actually
Texas,
running for
yeah.
governor of Texas.
He's gonna win.
I don't see how that could go wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
He would
who
do a
doesn't
great
like
job.
besides me, Matt McConaughey? I mean, I'd vote for him as a governor. There's no way he could fuck things up more than like DeSantis or something for Florida. So
Man, DeSantis. He's
Yes.
he just doesn't know what he's doing over there in Florida. Now you come here to Texas, and this is the whole time in the background. I think he'd make a great
Yeah.
leader for Texas.
and he could teeth whistle the national anthem.
Teeth
so.
whistle is our way to victory.
Our hearts.
Yeah, our hearts.
What victory?
Yeah, victorious hearts. That's what America wants is victory. For
Yeah.
some reason, like we don't have enough.
Yeah, we already own the world pretty much, the planet, kind of.
We want more.
Yes. More power. But yeah, Matt McConaughey would beat Greg Abbott for sure because
Mhm.
he'd probably not want to just not allow women to use their uterus the way they want to. So that'd be cool.
I've thought decently about Mark Wahlberg. He's a bit of a
And
hothead.
Matt Damon to reel him in.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. That kind of
Mhm.
answers
Mhm.
the bell there.
Yeah. Or Matt Damon is the president, Mark Wahlberg as the vice president because the vice president is the president's attack dog.
I think that's a great combination. Matt
Hilarious.
Damon seems a little bit more even keeled,
Yeah.
but Mark Wahlberg, he's gonna be up at 4 a.m. He's gonna be doing
Yeah.
a lot. He's gonna be doing the daily stuff, the paperwork.
Mhm.
He's gonna be grinding,
It's gonna be great.
and that's his thing.
Yep. And then Matt Damon will be around to keep us calm about
Matt
stuff.
Damon would make some good speeches. He'd write some great stuff.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, Matt
Similar
Damon's a
to
great
Kennedy?
writer, sort of. Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Be Kennedy-like.
Yeah.
It'd be like having two John F. Kennedys.
Yeah.
John
Two of
H.
them.
Kennedy and
Yep.
John F. Kennedy.
John Alliford.
I went back to F.
Hmm.
John H. and John
Yeah.
F. again, Kennedy.
We could have Donnie Wahlberg as the Secretary of
No,
State.
No.
No. Okay. No. no.
I will
Donnie,
not
no,
elaborate.
no.
No,
Speaker of the House.
He'd be good around the White House.
Senate Majority Leader.
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg.
Senate Majority Leader Donnie Wahlberg has vetoed the fucking whatever. I don't know. Jesus
Place
Christ.
everything with actors.
Yes, it'll be sort of better.
Actually, Weird Al Yankovic.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Is he
as
Canadian?
the Speaker of the House.
Is he Canadian?
You can be Speaker of the House if you're Canadian. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then
Just
I'm
can't be
down for that.
president, unfortunately.
Is there?
He's a genius.
I'm trying to think. Oh my God, who's the?
We could have Kevin Spacey as the president. Well, the thing is, other presidents would be very, intimidated by him for sure.
That's true. And he is qualified, I guess, because you can be a
Mhm.
fondler.
Yeah.
And be a president.
Boom. That makes you pretty much like, that's one of the qualifications to be the president, I think.
Nowadays.
At this point. And also we could
In
have
1984 land. I love
yeah.
people commenting that in like Instagram.
yes.
It'll be like,
Very funny.
someone has to. It'll be like, I don't know. This guy thinks that we should have. Maybe poor people should have food.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're living in 1984.
The one guy's like, oh yeah, maybe you should just move to Oceania where they make it in 1984.
If you like everything like that.
Yeah, I read. Actually, I watched the movies. Books are stupid, or whatever.
They relate masks,
yeah.
I guess, to 1984. But
Yeah,
aren't we past that
it's
by now?
really weird how they've just, it's
I think
always
we
fun.
are. Like, I don't know what people are talking about this Omicron variant. Oh,
Yeah.
it was that. It was that I saw. I was on a post about the Omicron variant and how it may be different than some of the others. People were like, "Yeah, right. Like, there's another variant keeping us indoors, like the sheep that we are."
Like a virus would mutate. Liberals.
Like, we're gonna believe that. And then that's what it was like, living in 1984 when you got this stuff. Just
Yep.
it's like
It's like,
that
okay,
wasn't
buddy.
in 1984.
Perhaps
actually.
maybe you should even look at the synopsis of 1984.
Read the first page,
Yeah.
where it says the thing
Yeah.
of what it's about.
Yeah, there's a little pamphlet in the DVD cover, I think, perhaps if it's a DVD now. Or on the back of the
I
cassette.
think it's
don't know.
it's a perfect time to make the movie or write the book. 1985.
Yeah, 1985, that's perfect.
No one's done like a parody of this, I guess.
President Kurt Russell. We have...
Oh
I
my
was thinking
God!
about
Captain
that,
Ron leading the ship.
Yeah,
or
incredible.
steering the
And
ship.
then Martin
Yeah.
Short as the vice president.
My God, as the first mate.
Excellent. Yeah, which is
What?
the vice president, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skipper and I don't know.
Yep.
But that is a combo
Yeah.
that I'm interested in
Even
We
switching
haven't
those
mentioned
around
Will
would be
Ferrell.
perfect.
at all. But the
And
Will
John C.
Ferrell
Reilly.
and John C. Reilly
Yeah,
combination,
yeah.
Jack Black, funny people.
Yeah.
Funny people would make good presidents because I feel like
Jack
they
Black,
have some
Kyle
empathy.
Gass, James Franco, and even
Seth
though
Rogen.
obviously, unfortunately,
There was a breakup there.
yeah. Well, there were what?
I don't know.
They what?
I don't know. What
Oh yeah,
happened
that's
there.
right. I think we talked about that before. They're just
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Franco, they may be letting that whole thing cool down with his accusations.
Oh yeah, accusations
I-
or whatever. Who even
accusations.
cares? The guy's funny. Jeez, it was the '90s or the early 2000s or whatever people say now.
I don't know what it was, but
Yeah, who cares?
maybe he'll be back in a few years.
So what? Anyway,
you get canceled, it's tough to come back,
it's possible.
especially when you have millions and millions of dollars. He's
Yeah,
probably
it's
just
really
hanging out,
not.
having a good time.
But yeah, unfortunately, we do not have that extra comedy from James Franco for the new Santa Inc. movie or whatever. It passed, I guess, according to an article I read. That could have just been an inflammatory clickbaity thing. It surpassed 100,000 dislikes on YouTube.
Ooh.
And just look up the trailer,
Didn't
see
they
what
take
it's at
away
now.
the dislike button?
Yeah,
Or
I
are they
think
gonna
so.
do
So I
that?
don't know how they quantify that. You had a great idea to help that out.
Yes, I think we should make a website. It's just called YouTubeDisLikeButton.com. Or maybe expand that. It'll just be a button. You find your video, you dislike it. It's an official tally. If you watch the
Yeah.
video, search the comments, you'll find a link to the thing. Maybe it'll just be a pinned comment. I don't know why YouTube accounts wouldn't want to pin that comment of the link to just a dislike button for their video. And every
Yeah.
video that gets uploaded gets into the database, and maybe you can take even a survey, like, dislike, hate, want to
Yeah.
shit on,
Would poop on it if it were on paper.
additional comments
Yeah.
if you'd like to leave them for people to see.
Yeah, leave an
Um,
8,000 word
yeah.
thing.
An
Like
additional
character.
comment section that's free.
Yeah.
Obviously,
It's off now. You can
whenever
see it
there's
there
a
on my
free
phone.
website, whenever
Use it
there's
on my
like a
BlackBerry.
free speech commenting website, it always gets infiltrated by Nazis.
Oh my god, it's so bad, dude. The comment sections are gone. It's off. They've been turned off.
Oh, for that movie?
Holy crap. Let's see if they're that
Wow.
way for the Matrix.
Were they ever on?
Comment sections are on for the Matrix, dislikes hidden.
Ooh. Yeah, the Matrix is
11,000
probably...
likes compared to the only 3,000 likes on the Santa Inc. trailer. So if it's 100,000 dislikes
Whoa.
compared to 3,000, and they've disabled the comments because it's getting roasted so bad, wow, that sucks.
Jeez.
Damn it.
Seth,
why are you working with
maybe
Sarah
he's doing a
Silverman?
good thing. Maybe he's doing a good thing. It's not like quite the... It's like Sausage Party, but for Santa, right?
Yeah, they're just like,
I just
oh,
remembered
man.
the trailer.
The trailer looked not good.
I was thinking, was it more of a
See
a
you,
movie
Dune.
like that was like not like a kids movie, like a family movie.
Comment section for Dune.
There's even a comment section on Dune.
Wow.
They were that brave.
27,000 likes. But of course, it came
They were
out
that brave.
4 months ago, so they had time to accumulate under 30,000 likes.
They had time to accumulate wealth.
For a
piece of
Hollywood
shit.
movie
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
that they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on. People were like, 27,000, I guess, of us will
Wow.
well, you know. Like
Yeah,
this.
the thing is, I never hit the like button on any. I could love a video, and I don't hit the like button unless
It's a lot of
people
work.
tell me to, and they're like, "Oh, I made this video."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Speaking
of
of
course.
that, like this video or like
Yeah,
this podcast.
speaking
Hit
of
like,
that,
share this around.
share it,
Shove it in
comment.
everyone's faces.
Shove it up your ass.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's over, but play it at the Christmas table.
It's Christmas time.
Just
it's
Christmas dinner with the
time
Big
of
Chillin
year.
podcast.
Oh my God, the festivities,
Festivities or
the
festivus.
food, the trees, and the smell of the pine
Pininess.
cones,
Yeah.
cones on the ground,
Smell
the ground
of
floor.
cookies and
Where's
wrapping paper.
yeah, wrapping paper and
And
snow,
tape.
fake snow.
Fake snow, of course. Since
Man, that's Christmas right there.
oh yeah,
Cookies. Did you
Oh,
say
yeah.
cookies?
need to make more.
You did. Yeah, let's make cookies and like put some leftover Halloween candy right into them
Yeah,
and just make an
yeah.
assortment.
What will come out if you jam an entire small size Snickers bar inside of a cookie?
Probably
I
nothing.
don't know. Yeah, probably.
I don't know,
nothing.
but that's a pretty good podcast.
I
That's
think
a little
that
bit
might
of a
be the
shorter one, but that's
podcast.
pretty good. Let's make some steak.
Yeah, make
Let's eat some
steak.
fries
Yep.
and yeah, good
Yeah.
stuff.
If you enjoyed this, maybe return for another one. We're always uploading them once per week. Hit it, hit the share button, hit the
Have a good
comment
time.
section, which we do have
Chilies.
enabled.
We have
Roast
enabled
us.
our comment section because we're not bitches.
Yes, we ain't no bitches. Bye.
That is the Big Chillin Podcast.